Hello, everybody. This is Drew Hemsley, Product Manager at Pathpoint, and this is part 2 of our video series on PathPay in-app account creation with Pathpoint. So in the previous video, I showed you a little bit about kicking off PathPay account creation from user settings in Pathpoint and kind of detailed the experience between choosing PathPay Insured, which is corresponding to a direct bill option, as well as PathPay Agency, which corresponds to a classic agency bill option. So now that we've created the payment account, you can see that it still says unverified. Now we do need to have a verified payment account before we can request to bind coverage for any policy or quote in Pathpoint. So you can see this copy here. It does tell us that the agency's billing contact will need to verify your billing account in the Ascend portal by configuring additional agency information. So if you are the agency billing contact, click here. Now, of course, you will have also received, assuming that the person who created the payment account was the billing contact, they would have received an email. So we can look in my email inbox here. And as you can see, I did get an email from Pathpoint that says that Pathpoint uses Ascend to power their direct bill workflow with Test Agency. Now, this is the name of my agency that I entered into Pathpoint when I created my account. So it says, hey, to get started, please enter a few additional details. So this is what is needed to verify a PathPay payment account. So from the perspective of the agency's billing coordinator or whoever is going to be the administrator of that PathPay account, we go ahead and click this link to update the information. And before I do that, just note there is a link here within this text copy that does allow the user to just be redirected directly from Pathpoint itself. Just in the event that they didn't get the email, they can also click this as well to re-trigger that email and get into the Ascend platform. So we're going to click this button to get into the Ascend platform. You can see that it brings you here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the same email that I entered in to the payment account creation pop-up. PathPay needs to be plus for the alias. Okay, and when I click continue, it's going to send me a one-time code to my email. So if I go back to my email, it does let me know, here's my code. I will go back and enter that in. So once I'm logged in, it will bring me directly to the business and bank details. So you can see here that all of this is the information that I had entered in from Pathpoint, and it has integrated and pulled that up here, but there's some additional information. So this will be up to the agency's billing coordinator to configure. And once this is done, they go back to the dashboard. They can see that they have a partner for Pathpoint with payments. Their billing type is direct bill. This corresponds to PathPay Insured, meaning that the insured will get a checkout link sent to them via email to facilitate premium payment for policies where there is premium financing available. But they have to handle that through the Ascend checkout portal. Clicking on this will show a list of the programs, and typically programs will correspond to distinct policies that they can follow up on here. So this is just to show kind of how the banking or the billing administrator for the agency is able to get into the Ascend portal, configure information, and make sure that their account can come back as verified. So once we refresh this page, we will see that the billing account is verified. Now this is for the purpose of testing, and you'll know that you've satisfied the requirement once you have this verified status that comes back from billing, that the PathPay account has been verified, all of that information has been configured correctly and entered. And really, we do want to ensure that agents and producers and billing contacts are able to verify their payment account as soon as possible. This will remove any hangups or friction in the binding flow, such that as soon as a quote comes back the insured likes, agents are able to request a bind as soon as possible. So